Hi, thank you for taking a few minutes to complete these forms for your child. This center participates in the USDA Food Program called the CACFP. Centers that participate receive supplemental funding to help them purchase healthier foods to serve to your children. These forms help verify that the center can participate to receive those funds. This should only take a few minutes of your time. We understand you're busy, so please try and write neatly. If you make any changes or corrections, please just cross through the incorrect info, write the correct info, initial next to it, and please do not use whiteout anywhere on these forms. So let's get started. This form that we're looking at is called the enrollment form. Each child must have their own form completed. So if you have multiple children attending this center, each child must have their own enrollment form completed. The center might have handed you a form that was already pre-printed with most of the child info. If so, that's great. All you would have to do is go down to this yellow section and then make sure your name is printed, sign, and date. If this top area is not completed, this is where you'll need to provide the information. Section 1 is just where you enter your child's first name, last name, and their date of birth. Section 2 is where you would enter the days of the week your child attends the center. This is normally Monday through Friday. Section 3 would be the times that your child normally arrives and leaves the center. This doesn't have to be exact, just your best guesstimate is fine. If you should check the box right here that says sporadic schedule, could you please still complete the times in and out to the best of your knowledge. Section 4 are the meals and snacks your child receives. Again, you can just use your best guesstimate on this. Once you complete sections 1 through 4, please go to section 5 again and just make sure your name is printed clearly and then sign and date the form. As you scroll to the bottom in section 6, this area is voluntary. This is ethnic identification and racial identification. If you choose to complete this area, please just fill in the circular areas that apply to your child. All right, and as we scroll down, the second page is called the income eligibility form. The center only needs one of these forms filled out for each family. So if you have multiple children attending the center, we only need one of these forms completed for the entire family. Again, it's just follow along by section. Section 1 would be all household members. That would include any children attending the center, parents in the household, and any other family members that actually live in the household. The column next to the household member area, it says check if no income. And so if you could please check the boxes for any family members that you listed that may not have any income. Section 2 would be if the children you have at the center might be foster children. If so, just please check the box next to where their name might be listed on the form. Section 3 is if the family receives any type of food assistance, such as SNAP or TANF. In the state of Virginia, this number will be 9 digits, which you can see there are 9 boxes, so you could just fill in appropriately. If you do have food assistance, but you can't remember what your case number is, you can go down to Section 5 and you can complete this area and input how much you receive from the state and then how often. So again, in section 5, this is where you will put in any type of household income. So you should list all household members that have income. This could be parents, it could be grandparents, it could be aunts, it could be older siblings, anybody again in the household who has any type of income. Income can vary. It can be wages, it could be child support, alimony, pension or retirement funds, Social Security funds, or any other type of incoming income. It's not just wages. So again, if you could just follow along in the section, please print the full name of any individuals in the household who have income, list how much they receive, and then also how often they receive it. So the first column here would be earnings from work or wages. The second column here would be child support, alimony, or welfare. The third column would be pension, retirement, or Social Security funds. And then the fourth column would be other type of income, such as workers' comp, unemployment, Social Security income, etc. If you should list any type of income in Section 5, you would also need to go to Section 6, and then please put the last 4 digits of your Social Security number here. If for some reason you might be someone who doesn't have a Social Security number, please check this little tiny box to the right of the Social Security number area, and this references that you do not have a Social Security number. Once you complete sections 1 through 6 at the top, please go down and date the form. Again, write your name clearly, and then sign your full name. That's it for the income form. Please do not complete sections A or B at the bottom. This would be for the child care representative only. Now, if you do have a baby who is under 12 months, you would need to complete one more form, which would be the third one that would be handed to you. Again, this is only if your child is under 12 months old. This is called the Parent Guardian Choice Form, and this lets the center know your feeding preferences for your infant. So in the green middle section here is where you're going to reference your feeding preference. It could be you're bringing breast milk. It could be you want to have your baby fed the formula that the center provides. And you might reference that you're going to bring your own formula, which is very popular, or maybe you're going to breastfeed on site. So all you have to do is in the 2 columns on the right is just initial and date in one of the areas that defines your preference. Again, at the top, just please print your child's name and then their birth date. And once you initial and date your preference area in the middle, please just go all the way to the bottom. Again, sign your name and provide the date. And that's it. If you have any questions, you can refer to your child care representative at the center. They can help you along, or you can refer back to this video. Again, we appreciate your help in helping this center participate in the USDA Food Program. Thank you very much.